first SLED talk, and we do want to start our participants each off, as I announce them, with a great round of applause once they come up and take the podium, and we want to support them in that way. So, our first talk will be by Miss Bunny Landry. Come on up, Bunny.
Good afternoon. My name is Bonnie Landry, and I am the Planning Manager for St. Lucie County. Think for a moment, who was your favorite teacher, and what did you learn? Can you picture their face in your mind? Do you have some fond memories of life lessons that they taught you? I asked a few of you today that very question, and here are the results. Oh, thank you. Technology is wonderful, isn't it?
She gave me the enthusiasm and the passion for just doing things that inspire people.
The finance professor, what I learned from him is that you can always earn more with money instead of with your hands.
Mom played a big role as to who I am and who I've become today as a person. Mom was the one that actually ran the house and kept everything in line, kept all of us in line.
Got Kitzmiller, and he became not only my instructor and professor, he was my mentor. Insight on how to create opportunities within my college degree.
Senior drill instructor in basic training because he really had the ability to pull out the best in everyone.
My grandma Pearl. If your grandkids are leaving, chase the car waving until the car is out of sight.
My 8th grade history teacher. Read several newspapers because every newspaper had their own bent, their own sort of way of looking at the world.
My father was the one who showed me how to charge hard and get things done. Grandfather, my mother's father, and my mother who showed me compassion. To kind of marry passion and compassion together creates the whole person.
As you watch the videos, could you feel the emotion as they talked about the people that they admired? Could you see the adoration in their face as they reflected on their role models? Reflect again, if you will, on your role models. You're all leaders in St. Lucie County. That is why you're in the audience. Do you think you would be here today if it weren't for that one person? Someone who recognized something in you that maybe you didn't even recognize yourself. Someone that pushed you a little bit harder than you knew you could go. My role model was Betty Esslinger. Mrs. Esslinger was not only my English teacher, my speech teacher, she was also my cheerleader sponsor. And what she taught us as cheerleaders is we represented Scottsboro High School. And when we were in the community, whether it be the weekend, nighttime, daytime, we were representative of the school, and we needed to behave that way. She had a saying that has stuck with me for all these years. Glass, china, and reputation are easily cracked and never well mended. As leaders, I urge you to be the best example that St. Lucie County could ever see. Like it or not, people are watching you in the community. They're watching what you're doing. People at St. Lucie County are watching how you do your job. What example will they see? Here are a few people who inspire me, and I'll start with my dad.
My father, he was kind and gentle to everybody, a hard worker.
My mother was my school teacher because by the time I got to the 7th grade, we from Paint Rock, Alabama, were the smartest students in the classroom.
Everything I learned there, I taught it because I taught physical education and health, I taught English, I taught history, I even taught driver ed one year without a car.
If you truly and honestly apply yourself, then you can achieve your ambitions.
2 superintendent of schools in Vidalia, Georgia. His name was Tom P. Hutchison. He said, walk fast, carry a clipboard, and no one will ever question you as to what you're doing.
You miss 100% of the shots you never take.
My role model in high school was my band director, Mr. Jack Cox. The most valuable lesson I learned from Mr. Cox was the value of hard work and the importance of determination. The impossible dream is not impossible.
I tell you today, the best way you can thank your role model is to become a mentor. Pay it forward. Volunteer in St. Lucie County. Let's fast forward and let's pretend that we are at Ignite 2026. When someone asks the audience, who was your role model? Will anybody picture you? Thank you.
Thank you, Bonnie. I want